My name is David J. DeMarcus, and I stand before you today as a proud first-generation low-income college graduate. I'm thankful and honored to be up here with these brilliant young men and women. Although you will hear me call them my students, they mean much more to me than that. They are my brothers and sisters, they are my family, they are the future scholars and leaders of this country, and I love each and every one of them with all my heart. Alright, relax. As a family, we have always kept it real with each other. Too many people like to paint the world in sunshine and rainbows, but as our group has never accepted that facade. We call it like it is, we keep it real, we keep it raw, and we're always there to call you out on your BS. Right, Tyrita and Gorgeous? So, student of the arts, the following speech is an ode to the lessons you've taught me. Just last week, I read an article on education policy that discussed a sad truth in our society. That article stated that Wisconsin is the most difficult state to grow up in if you are a low-income student of color. My initial reaction to this article was obviously anger. I thought to myself, why hasn't Wisconsin fully embraced civil rights in the 21st century? Why are the streets of Milwaukee still segregated? Why is the brilliance of my students consistently threatened by discriminatory policies? Everyone points to the South as a national scapegoat for racism, but right here in the North, right here in Milwaukee, right here in this beautiful city that we love, it is the hardest place to succeed if you are a low income or a student of color. But before I depress you all tonight on this happy day, it's kind of my style, I bring you down and bring you back up. Let me say this. My anger was immediately followed by a second emotion, a positive emotion, and that emotion was hope. Now this hope definitely did not emerge from within me. It emerged from my students up here on stage. It emerged from looking at them in the eye every day and seeing how much they wanted to succeed. Today with me are the ones who are changing it, and they are the ones who will continue to change it, and they will continue to level the playing field when I'm gone. Student of the arts, don't let anyone tell you that you can't, because time and time again you've proven to me this year that you can. You can make it, with or without me, with or without College Possible. And Jim, this is not a knock to this great organization that I work for. It's just that I believe in the self-determination of my students and I love them. It has been a long road. We've been kicked out of the library at least 50 times by Nancy. But at the end of the day, you've all made it in college through your own self-determination, and I have faith that all of you will graduate. Remember that you have a voice in our society. Don't be afraid to speak up about your rights. Don't be afraid to let your voices be heard. In fact, I think the best way to honor these beautiful voices at arts is to have one of my students speak on behalf of his class. So without further ado, please join me in welcoming my brother, my friend, and my fellow revolutionary, Ethiel Vega Padilla.
How's it going? I come from a neighborhood in Milwaukee where people salute you for simply passing the 8th grade. I know people who have never had the opportunity to experience high school. I know people who haven't lived to see the 18th year of their life. I know people who haven't rested their heads in stable homes for years, who just carry the word in their hand and their clothes on their back. And though I don't know every student in the audience today, I know that we have witnessed the same things. I know some of us have experienced these negative aspects of existence, and I know that most of us have overcome our struggles. But from these struggles, we learn that we have to be the ones to make it. Consider this our moment of poetic justice, and in this moment, we can make it for everybody else, and not just ourselves. Today is the day that we turn around and salute our past lives for making us resilient. Today is the day that we can hold our heads high and be thankful for the friends, family, and mentors who have come to support us in this moment. Today marks the day when we can start taking the right steps towards a better future. I am here not only to congratulate my fellow peers in the audience, but I am also here to commemorate the first College Possible class of Milwaukee High School of the Arts. I mean, we've been through a lot. From too many practice ACTs to stale bagels and watered down Capri Sun. From all the nagging that Leah gave us to David's Adam Sandler looking self. As a troop, we found ourselves, and we now walk proudly out of the storm of stereotypes we were all, in quotations, held accountable for. I'm not speaking solely out of favoritism. I know that everybody on this stage deserves to be at this podium. I have never been in this type of situation where I had to speak to so many people and for so many people. So I thank you, my classmates, for inspiring me to be the best that I could be, for showing me that I can reach higher in my life without ever pointing to the fact that I have a disability. You have always looked at me eye to eye, even though we can only meet halfway, and you have always helped me through the times I've wanted to give up. The past 4 years with you at Milwaukee High School of the Arts has been life-altering. Life-altering. To have a safety net, a group of people like y'all, is the greatest blessing a person can ever have. You are all the embodiment of the true meaning of friendship, and I mean that from my heart. So once again, I want to thank you all, my College Possible cohort. I want to also thank David's can of pinto bean head self for just evening out what seemed to be a dark and murky process. I want to especially give College Possible a thank you for placing David, an individual with so many positive ideas and such an optimistic outlook on life, in Milwaukee High School of the Arts. You gave him the chance to work with a motley crew like ours, and we thank you for that.